Favor, just hold for 1 second. I need to turn a couple things on my HUD. Otherwise, nobody can see anything.
Okay.
Full. Team lineups. Yes. Apply. Close. Okay, so I got those taken care of. That's the majority of it. Okay. All right. Would you like to start us off then, Puddin, with the AU?
Might as well. Let's
Okay.
see. We've got a Ledge Des Moines with the 420 Blazing Gumo and Quick Scope Vermont heading to Apples with the Stalingrad with reload. Looks like he'll probably be helping with Bacon a little bit. We have a Sniper Vermont, a Manitar, a Range Petro, I need to get there really quickly, French DD Marceau, or however you pronounce it, with another 420 Blazing Gumo.
Oh, you're looking at the BONKZ lineup. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I'm always Team Bravo. Team Bravo first.
Okay.
The chocolate.
Fine.
We're doing it different today, guys.
We just moss over everybody so you guys can kind of see everybody's build. The other thing too is
Team Alpha.
that's true. I know. I just had that thing where I had to go set things up. Also means that in-game audio might be all messed up. We'll have to see. The joys of getting a press account. All right, so here we go. For AU, this is I can't even remember who AU is. China's #2 team. They've got a Grozavoy heading towards Apples. Behind them is Emiya Shiro in the Minotaur. Yep, that's definitely a radar Minotaur. We've got Hanabi Taikai in a Montana with Quickscope. Tomori now in a Moskva unique upgrade heading also towards Apples. Bacon is completely being ignored by the Chinese. Instead, they are looking for chocolate. There's Call Me Union in a Ragnar. Behind him is Yuko Yoshida in a Stalingrad. This is a range build Stalingrad. Taja in a Gearing. This is a COTS build Gearing. And he's already smoking up so that his buddy Akutagawa Kayori in the Des Moines is able to take advantage of a lot of maneuverability behind this island in the smoke. And then White Snow's Vermont is also quick scope, setting up things for the end. And we have our first Death Nail on Death Nail action.
Well, I mean, it looks like I was wrong about Stalingrad. I thought they'd have him maybe a little bit more towards Bacon, but he's a little bit heavier towards Apples. Like, both teams have ignored Bacon. I'm sadly disappointed. I'm disavowing everybody here for just ignoring Bacon. We all love Bacon. Bacon's more important than chocolate. To everybody's surprise, the French DD got a cap first. I guess that's why you bring them. Oh my gosh, we missed the hit on a Stalingrad.
I caught it. I caught that. White Snow just smacking Tester with that Vermont. Beautiful salvo coming in at long range.
Are you sure it wasn't the Minotaur?
Speaking of Minotaur, getting Moskva now has some shots coming in on him. Almost all of them go into the island, though.
That island-spaced armor is really strong.
Damn right it is. A reminder, Marseille and Gdansk are the banned ships for this particular game.
It's pronounced Marsilli.
Well, looking over at the C-Cap, nothing doing, as BONKZ has the C-Cap, ticking up points, the only cap owned right now in the game. Here's another Vermont salvo coming in on Tester. They connect, but don't do too much damage.
That is the problem with parking, like playing these islands. You can see there's a lot of gaps there.
Take a look at Dyer now. Dyer opening up on Penguin Cola, who's on radar. And there goes First Blood. BONKZ takes the lead. Ship lead and cap lead. On the strength of that Des Moines radar.
Hey, looks like we may have some action going on at Bacon shortly.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Battleship Nagato moving into the B-Cap.
Oh, you and your fancy know how to pronounce names. Oh, let's see. Rainer's going in the alpha or not in chocolate. Oh my God, we're getting. I saw this in COTS ASWing the Minotaur.
Call me Junju now is in trouble in the Ragnar over at Chocolate. Forced to back off. Todd Howard's opening up, getting himself shot at. Just hits the brakes.
Well, I will say, BONKZ Marceau, Battleship Nagato, because thank God you said it before I did, so I know how to say it. Sneakily goes in through the middle to go over to get apples. I do believe he's going to be the one to actually cap it because nobody's going to be able to get shots in at him from this side of the island.
Yeah,
like he'll be able to cap it from the north side or the alpha side, and nobody should be able to really touch him. Maybe Montana would be the only ship.
Yep.
There he goes, making his turn to go into there. Wow.
He's going to be up on Hydro, though, when he does. There it is. He just got Hydroed. I don't think he was...
Pushed the gearing out of chocolate to keep that a little bit longer.
Yep. I don't think that Nagato was expecting to be caught on Hydro there, but as you said, nobody really has a shot on him anyways.
I don't know if he was expected to be caught on Hydro or radar.
Yeah.
But at this point... AU has made a huge mistake, in my opinion. The Minotaur Hydro should have the DD, and the Moskva is using his radar right now.
Yep. Moskva is using the radar. I think they want to know what else is around. And
or unless they was for
open.
the Stalingrad for the Montana, but it seems like a waste of a radar to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know... what's over here? Granted, you may not know exactly its exact positions, but like Stalingrad's hurting too much as the gearing for AU is backed in and taking chocolate, knowing that the French DD has rotated, giving them the DD advantage on its side.
Yep. And I think, see, now with the radar, you can see the Moskva now. Tamori is moving off towards the VCAP, pops the Hydro, and just happens to catch Battleship Nagato's Marceau. Let's see what happens here. Ah, he's not going to come out.
Well,
that's a smart choice, of course.
It is, but I think he could have, not beached that way to still come out and take B, because the radar is down.
Right.
Right, so you just gotta wait for him to get out of Hydro range, and well, it's a Moskva. It's not gonna take long. But I here's a Moskva out of the middle of the map, completely broadside, just not being punished at all.
Well, yeah, nobody's really able to do anything because both Vermonts for BONKZ are way off on their flanks.
It looks like BONKZ is going to go farm out a Montana that's going to the A line.
I mean, I get it. They want to open up this flank, and in order to do that, you got to get rid of the ships that are kiting away.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, there's only 2 ships left to, and I use this very loosely, defend A, which they're clearly not. Right? It's a Minotaur and a Montana. Right. Moskva is completely committed to chocolate at this point.
Yeah, he went through the channel now.
Which still leaves Bacon open because it's only defended by a Minotaur.
Well, there's the Minotaur radar. And look, now, Battleship Nagato is actually getting some shell hits in on
Charles broadside
on the Moskva.
Well, it looks like BONKZ has picked up on the complete absolute abandonment from the 6th line on over
Mm-hmm.
for AU. At this point, I think this is BONKZ game to lose.
Oh yeah.
They have the ship lead, and they're going to be in control of Bacon in a moment here.
Yeah, Chukwama is slowly but surely moving forward. I'll tell you what, if he were to be a little bit more aggressive with his move, he'd catch a broadside Minotaur right in front of him with his AP. That is a sexy shot, and he's about to see him.
But does he have AP loaded?
There it goes. He sees him. Look at those turrets turn immediately. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh my god. Somebody get him WD-40 faster.
And he's got AP in the barrels. What they do, they take away over half of that Minotaur's hit points.
But I mean, like the Minotaur getting spotted.
Wait.
Granted, it's bad.
Stalingrad. Boink. Oh, Vermont.
Oh, they're gonna lose.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
All this does is cost you a ship and then just delay somebody getting Bacon.
Yep. This is a reason why you never go in front of an island when you're repositioning. This is true for any game mode, randoms, ranked, whatever. That Minotaur's mistake was he was in front of this island, so when he got spotted, the only thing he could do is turn in. If he was behind the island, he could have repositioned safely.
If you see me in a game and you're on the other team, always go in front of the island. If you're on my team, go behind the island.
That's right. There you go. It would please put it in.
Don't worry. I'll probably just get over pens.
Now, if you look at this, BONKZ is actually pulled out of the sea cap. They saw all the movement of everything. They said that it's not worth sitting there, giving up the cross shots. So the Mosfa's position actually helps to force the seaside to back off.
Right. But the problem is you still have the Vermont and smoke trail.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not like they just left it like the Montana and Minotaur just said, we're out of here.
It's a kiting retreat. Absolutely. Let's see what happens with Tester. Nope. White's nose.
No.
Vermont shells.
Moskva just got touched.
Which one?
AU's
Tamori?
Moskva.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's coming up behind the Petro.
Gotcha.
Edwin Vermont shells, even though I barely caught it. It looked like maybe coming from Minotaur side, but like Minotaur just doesn't do that unless it get hits by, let's see, torpedoing them.
Right. And that's another big salvo coming in. Minotaur opening up now.
All right, for those of you who guessed that BONKZ is going to put 3 people into the Thunderdome, it looks like you were correct.
Yeah, there you go.
The Vermont's just going to take a little longer to get in. The problem with the Thunderdome, how long has Battleship Nagato been sitting in the Thunderdome? Right?
Yeah. Uh-oh, Tester's burning out. There he goes. So first kill for AU. Took them 13 minutes and change. But they do take a ship away from BONKZ.
Was it that, like, as much as we hate to say it, it was just a matter of time, especially getting touched so early.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's the difference between still being alive, still being a threat, still having guns, because he clearly helped with the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, BONKZ has clearly gotten in the lead. They don't even need to cap Bacon at this point.
No, they don't. And I think that's part of the reason why you see them just kind of holding. I mean, yes, they got 3 assets in the Thunderdome, but I mean, the onus is on AU to make a play. And right now, their play is having their gearing get shot at in the same place that their Mosfa got shot at.
Well,
so
I mean, what was the Gearing's play? To go YOLO a Petro, who popped his Hydro. Right?
Yeah.
Their other play is they're going to shove their Vermont into B, which is going to be farmed out by what? A Hiragumo, a Vermont, a Des Moines, the other Vermont, like pretty much everybody that can shoot it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Honestly, though, if I'm that gearing and I get caught out on the hydro, I'm still gonna go. I mean, it's either that or
You've
you
been
just sit
caught.
there.
Like you've been caught. They know it's coming. Like what's the delay for?
Right, exactly.
Like what are you gonna do? Let your Des Moines go and take the damage so you can go kill a Petro? Great. You just sacrificed a cruiser for a cruiser. Oh, Vermont, just like, oh, look, everybody's shooting the Vermont. I'm shocked.
Shocked and appalled, he took some torpedoes. He's now sitting broadside to Disquarius Green's Des Moines, and he could just lob AP shells over. And these guys, like, he's just sitting.
Oof.
I mean, okay.
I, I don't get this. I don't understand this play from like,
Now the gearing is going.
they laid $1 short, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, so he doesn't die to Gearing Torps. If he goes forward, then he just dies to Stalingrad AP.
Which is what should have happened a long time ago, because there was a Vermont there to help.
Exactly.
He does. The gearing does get the second rack of torps off. Chukwama takes one off the butt. Chukwama's hydro is down. Takes a second. That should be a sticky flood. As Todd Howard's goes down.
There goes Stalingrad, showing its dominance over Petro.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, wrong time to be getting coffee, Des Moines. Very, very bad time to be getting coffee. I mean, like you say, the Gearing should have went for it when the Vermont was still alive, because
absolutely
it will take some of the focus off the Vermont, instead of like everybody shoot Vermont. Oh, look, everybody shoot Gearing now, right? Like they will divide their fire a little bit just to guarantee at least one of these kills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, looks like Des Moines gonna have plenty of time for that coffee now. And all we have left is what, a Montana and the Ragnar? If I was Montana, I would not be liking my odds right now.
I mean, he's got a good chance of saving a star. That's about it.
I don't know.
We got 9 seconds to go in this game, Puddin'. So
only 9 seconds.
Now
Something
it's
can
3.
happen.
Now it's 3.
Well, there goes any detonations to extend the time.
Yep, that's right. So I'm just gonna sit here and get ready for my death pick for this particular battle. Oh, we almost saw a kill. All right. Well, congratulations to BONKZ for winning the first game. Remember,
it's pronounced Team Bravo.
That is true. That is Team Bravo.
I'm rooting for Team Bravo today, guys, like I've been doing all tournament.
Yep.
I mean, BONKZ came out.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 of BONKZ versus AU. This is the International Finals Day 1. Every team is looking to score as many wins as possible to try to get into tomorrow's playoffs. Remember, the top 2 only from each group will advance to the bracket tomorrow. Let's take a look. Spawning to the north in green this time around is BONKZ on Warrior's Path. We've got Battleship Nagato and the Kleber with full speed going through the channel to sea. We've got Todd Howard's Radiance choosing a Daring this time with his typical setup. And he's backed up by Admiral Tester's Moskva with range instead of a unique upgrade. Interesting. Disquarius Green is heading towards the A-cap all by his lonesome in the San Martin. Behind him is Grimoire Weiss in a Vermont with quickscope, both rudder shift and turret reverse. Kermit Seppuku in the Preußen is a secondary build and being shot at by White Snow's Burgon. Let's see what happens there. 10k hit, not too bad. In front of him is Cheshire in a Stalingrad with reload. Dyer in a 420 Blazed Gumo, and then finally we've got Addy in his reload Manitar. Puddin', what's AU bringing to the south?
AU to the south, getting apples right now as a club to nobody's surprise, all about speed and shooting. Ragnar, typical Ragnar build. Gearing, legendary build. Gearing, I would all 4 torpedoes
Mm-hmm.
and kind of a COTS build.
It is the
The
COTS build.
interesting thing I noticed is their daring is running unique mod, which means he's giving up some concealment for torpedoes that do more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the other daring of Todd Howard should be able to out spot him. Now,
That is
also
correct.
still at Apples is a Wooster Ledge mod, a reload accuracy Brigand. I would say a typical Brigand build, just in general.
Yeah, speed and
Nothing.
guns.
Ledge mod Moskva, quick scope Ohio, and a Manitar without a smoke screen. And what I mean by that is there's no DD to give him smoke to where if he gets caught out, he may have a bad time.
Yeah, now it's interesting. Both teams went hard for the opposite flank. So we're going to either see the toilet bowl commence here or we're going to see both sides dig in. It looks to me like we're going to see both sides dig in. As radar goes up to see what's going on at Bacon, Penguin Cola's going to have to back off. Todd Howard's trying to pull up and get some easy shots. Reminder, guys, Marseille and Des Moines were banned on this particular game.
I mean, that's doing a little bit chip damage, which is good, but I mean, as anybody can see, he's going to be able to heal back most of this chip damage unless somebody just whacks him and shells are coming in. Sadly, they missed. Would have liked to seen that AR get boosted to the max.
Let's back off here and take a look at Seppuku's Preußen. Look how far in he's gone.
Yeah, I'm really not surprised it's a poison. You know, like it just seems like everybody that brings a German battleship builds any sort of secondaries into it is going to bring it into the islands. Right? I think like the one time it didn't, it was because there was a leafing out on like the 8-9 maybe. But mostly whenever we've seen these secondary ships, they just go through the islands. I mean, they do have the hydro to at least give them somewhat of a warning. But I mean, luckily for BONKZ, there really is not opposition at Chocolate except for Minotaur, Ohio, and Moskva can be pulled in to support.
Yeah, this is a very aggressive position for BONKZ, though. I mean, shoving their Preußen, and then look, the Stalingrad is also going into the island now, or to the channel. It feels like they're putting a lot of assets in one place.
I think they realize that there's one ship, like, out, looking for sea. Right, like, once again, these guys know how to count way better than me. They probably figured out it's a Minotaur.
Yep. Now,
Right, because as soon as you see HE come out of the smoke cloud, that rules out the Minotaur.
Yep. So Minotaur is radaring. The Stalingrad is radaring too. And Dyer is about to be picked up on the Minotaur radar. There it is. Dyer pops his engine boost knowing he's about to deal with a lot of incoming fire. There's the Minotaur shells coming in. Some good hits on Dyer. More good hits on him. There's really not much that...
Ohio had the guns ready for him, too.
Yeah. Good teamwork there. Dyer taking more hits. Forced to really back off there. See, the Minotaur has radio location. So I'm sure he was telling his Ohio buddy, hey, I'm going to bump something soon. Have your guns ready. Besides that, who else is the Ohio shooting at, really?
Islands, possibly?
The Preußen, actually.
Like I said, islands. Preußen's just a moving island.
Shells fall a little bit short.
Ooh, Bonk San Martin may take a torpedo. Nope. Skillfully dodges them. Makes me look like an idiot. Obviously, those torpedoes came from the Goering, not the Worcester. Well, AU is forced BONKZ to actually have to make a play here because they got bacon. There goes Moskva's radar as soon as the cap gets touched. That would be AU's Moskva south of bacon.
Yeah, he's going to be in trouble pretty soon if BONKZ is allowed to wrap around to the south. I'm amazed that Seppuku is still as healthy as he is.
I mean, who's really been able to put damage in on him? It's mainly just been him and the Ohio going at it.
Right.
Granted, the Club Air now just taking some shots, and the Minotaur took a couple. But it's constantly just been the two battleships fighting each other.
There's the big hit. That's what I've been waiting for. Seppuku just got slapped. He's down to 12k health. A little bit of a push coming on the other side. Battleship Nagato now detected. Over at Apples as the Worcester. That's Akutagawa Koyori is forced to back off.
We have Minotaur and Gumo going at each other at Chocolate as Team Bravo, yay, gets the first kill.
And might get the second if Dyer keeps opening up here. He is really... He's risking it.
Luckily, Eddie decided to get spot and take a lot of damage for the Gumo.
Wow, that's got to be pain. Dyer is under 2,000 hit points. Addy continuing to get slapped. He's going out here. Boink.
Oof, Addy.
We're gone.
When you bring up Recon, that reload booster, you catch somebody broadside. I don't care if they're 15-inch shells. They're going to hurt.
Oh, they're absolutely going to hurt. A reminder for everybody, this is North America's #2 team, BONKZ, and AU is China's #2 team.
BONKZ is making a play for Apples, where they actually still have assets that can potentially do something. Unfortunately, AU's got plenty of assets in the area also to counter BONKZ's counter through the counter.
Counter.
What I mean to that is losing Seaside and ships. They have to make a play here.
Oh, God, look at Battleship Nagato at Apples.
Oh, the gearing and...
I mean, he's just getting Robocopped right now. Why is he even doing this? Does get the trade at least. But still. I don't know. BONKZ Admiral Tester now. He's also got torpedoes coming his way. He's got Hydra on so he can spot them.
He got caught out on Worcester radar, which is why he was forced to shoot open.
Yes.
I'm glad I updated that mod.
Tester does go ahead and manage to avoid those torpedoes. Now, we haven't talked about the unique upgrade for the Worcester, but he gets 1 extra of each consumable, and the consumables reload quicker. That's why a lot of people like taking Worcester. Todd Howard's Radiance now getting smacked north of Bacon. He's just hitting W. I think they've realized that they've thrown this game away, unfortunately, and they are going to lose to AU. Each team getting one win under their belt.
Well, each team winning the map they have chosen. So, looks like teams have at least chosen their maps wisely. Came out with a... AU just came out and said, this is our map, and we're going to show you why, and they absolutely did.
Yes, they did. All right, so let's go ahead and update this. We're tied up 1-1. Remember, this is a best-of-2 group stage, so it's all about getting wins. Every loss reduces your chance of coming back tomorrow. So both BONKZ and AU taking 1 game off each other, they're kind of preventing each other from having a good chance for the playoffs. This is still our first setup for the day, our first match. We got more to come. We got 4 more scheduled, so stay tuned. I'm going to go digging, see if I can find us another game.